All right, what is up, YouTube? MCool40 here. We are going to be actually finishing up our final top four match. It's Adrian Santos against Jake Lackey?
I think that's his name.
Lackey. Sorry if I'm killing your name. But what are we expecting, Joe?
Well, an upstart goblin, I can tell you that much. And I expect one of them to play Cosmos just because I think we've seen it, except for in one match we've just seen Cosmo in every top 8. And yeah, it would be Cosmo.
Of course, Adrian. What?
He's putting it back with Cosmo Town's effect. Sick declaration of effect. Good job.
I know, right? There's going to be so many issues here with Adrian. I'm going to just kill myself. I'm like, no, man, I didn't mean to do that. That's why we're here, commentating.
Oh, very good first turn play.
Come on, hit us with that Kozmo Schmear match.
I feel like it might be because he made him go second, so.
Yeah.
Well, he made him go first, I should say.
This is not going to be good for Schmadrian.
You know, I thought he was going to play Boojins.
I was figuring he was... Oh, God.
And, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's Cosmos or Infernoids. Yep, it's Cosmos. Oh, yeah. I definitely think that calling 8 right now is probably the best idea. I don't know why, but Inferno just disappeared, and 8 makes it to where they can't climb down the ladder. So.
Yeah, that was... And he hit the Destroyer. Like, that's... Yeah. That's just really good. Ew.
Wow, it's really surprising that he hit that 8, too. He had the one in his hand. That's...
Wow.
RNG was on Adrian's side on that reasoning.
And we still got that max C up right now.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Yugioh into attack mode.
What? Do you have...
I think that makes the most sense. That would be the reasoning as to why he didn't make a first turn play, was because like the Yugioh, it's no TK stopper and it stops the farm girl attack, which is like undeniably the most important attack that they can make.
Now, if you would have had the Kozmo to climb the ladder, would you have?
It depends. It looks like he didn't, but it depends. I probably wouldn't, knowing that I had the Raigeki in hand.
That's true.
That's probably like because Raigeki generally isn't very good against Cosmos, so being able to use on the Yugioh, it's not really negative effect very much.
Does Adrian have the Honest too?
Maybe he opened double Yugioh. Maybe he's just really savage and is playing Honest and Yugioh.
That would be amazing.
That would actually be a really good advantage in the mirror match, so it's possible.
I mean, we also need to consider this face-down card a relevant threat at the moment.
It's probably a Torrential. That's like the most common card I can think of, or entities.
I'm surprised he didn't actually attempt to use it.
What? Wow, he is playing the amazing Cosmo Equip Sarcasm.
It's bad, but it's good right now.
It put in work right there. I gotta give it that.
I think that's the only time in real life that you'll ever see that card actually be good.
Yeah, it's definitely not a very good card.
So I think Adrian's in a really good position right now.
Yeah, actually, he's in an amazing position.
Knowing that your opponent has one resource in their hand right now.
Whew. Yeah, exactly, and he wasn't able to tag out either, so that farm girl it cannot come back.
Yeah, like, so disgusting. I'm seeing that price tag right now on Dark Destroyer. Can the sword float here?
I actually don't remember. I have to read it.
If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you pay 800. Okay, Chainlink 2 Destroyer, Chainlink 3 the sword. We getting another farm girl here?
Ooh. I don't know why he would do that play at all. Adrian, that is.
I mean, it gets the Torrential out of the way. I mean, he can pay the 300 on the Kozmo Town as well. Whoa, and his opponent admitted defeat already because of the recursion. Wow. What just happened?
His opponent just went straight to scoop base.
I mean, you're gonna what? Top deck into 2 cards in hand?
Yeah, to be fair, his top deck, the odds that he top decked into something that was just going to get him back into that game or even into like a winning position is very unrealistic. But I don't know if I would have just gone straight to scoop phase there.
We ragged on Adrian so hard there for what we thought was going to be a really terrible hand.
Yeah, well, he obviously didn't have the first turn play, but he had the Juraghetto, and his opponent just did not open well enough to get over Juraghetto.
And that sword MVP.
Yeah, sword getting over farm girl. It actually came in there. I got to give it that.
First time. So, what do we think these players side here?
There's actually tons of cards right now for their mirror match. You could be citing like chivalries, debunks, anything to stop effects in the battle phase. Lancias are always possible. Vanity's emptiness, if it's not in the main deck, it's probably in the side deck. It'll come in.
Adrian over here opening up Kozmo Town.
Having to go first twice, opening Kozmo Town is good.
Juraghetto Farm Girl sword again.
Yeah, Juraghetto was definitely a big advantage for him there.
Really?
Him normal summoning that, it kind of says that he most likely does not have like a Juraghetto or like no TK stopper in his hand, but he probably does have a big ship in his hand. So he's going to force out the farm girl effect most likely.
Wow.
Does he have reasoning or detailing in his hand? He has the reasoning. Can he hit the right number on the reasoning again? And he does not.
Damn. Taggaroonie.
Does he Dark Destroyer get dropped down? Does he have the big ship to tag out?
Well, he's tagging in something.
Another Dark Destroyer. Yeah, there it is.
All right.
Now, this is actually a time where like Dogfighter would come in hand, would be very relevant for Adrian per se, or actually either one of them, because being able to climb down to the 6 as compared to going to the 5 is very important.
I agree. Plus some token generation here would be kind of ridiculous.
Well, Dogfighter giving you the ability as the opposing player to continue to climb down the ladder when your opponent cannot, or the person attacking cannot, is very important because they just almost can't get over it. The token comes in handy, especially there. And with Adrian having the Kozmo Town on board, it would give him access to the farm girl again, and really good. So we're probably going to see it go to Forerunner.
Turn player Chainlink 1, opponent Chainlink 2, is that how that resolves?
Yep.
So we're just going to see the Forerunners kind of crash here.
Yeah, most likely. If one of them has an honest here, then that's pretty good.
It's just so many fucking ships going here, man.
Yeah. Having the Kozmo Town already established for Adrian, if his opponent does not have a town, is very good.
All right. Well, the next ships are gonna crash, and then we'll go into what, the 6s.
So it's gonna if they're both playing the 6s, then I assume Adrian's just gonna put his into defense. And if one of them is not playing the 6, then they're at a disadvantage here.
Climbing down the ladder. It's very well that fucking Team IG can climb back up, or could have
Has he,
climbed back up.
him will have already using the reasoning. If he has like Italian hand, right now it doesn't really do anything for him, but that would give him access to Strawman, which would be really good here. But really, the most important thing that he needs right now is Kozmo down.
Which I don't think he has.
He just passed turn, so it looks like he doesn't have it.
Adrian, what do you have that's... Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I assume that this Yugioh XYZ play is going to be really relevant.
Yeah, it might be.
What can you make here?
Having one card in hand, if he drew into like Regeki, you just make Dweller.
He's also got the recursion from Farm Girl coming here.
Yeah, it's not like he can make Exiton, so.
Oh, that'd be too good.
But it's likely to see a Castel.
Huh. I wonder.
It's not likely he'll just do nothing, so.
Oh, of course not.
Maybe he has something really techy in his hand, like Instant Fusion, Light and Darkness Dragon, who knows anymore?
Instant Fusion would be spicy.
Or even like a Majesty's Fiend in his hand. Oh, just gonna overlay.
What you got, Adrian?
Yeah, Dweller. Does he have the Regeki Dark Hole in his hand?
Is he that good? At least Adrian's finally paying attention now.
Yeah. Oh, did he draw into a Dark Destroyer? Wow.
Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Chain resolves. Now Dweller is active.
But now at this point, his opponent has card advantage and he can't get over that token. So right now, if he has like Slip Rider in his hand, he could just tribute it, tribute the token off.
Well, the token can just go battle phase, destroy Dweller.
That's true as well.
That thing's a 2,000-2,400.
It's a pretty beefy free summon.
Hell yeah. We could have seen a couple more of them. It also depends on what...
That's a pretty good bottom list though in that scenario.
Wow, he's just sitting on the token. I guess he does have the ability to climb up the ladder now.
Yeah, which is good. It would have been better if it was a Farm Girl in his hand or if he had the Cosmo Town, but he... Oh, wow. Wow, that is actually so good. He's going to be able to get back Farm Girl. He's going to be able to just swing.
What? Just such amazing. Chain?
Such amazing. Good point, Robbie.
Such amazing.
Oh, he had the big summon.
That's fine. I mean, it just gets blown out by Dark Hole.
Yeah, but now he has the ability to get back another 4, as compared to letting his opponent just free swing with Farm Girl.
True, but...
No, we're in America. Slip Rider doesn't get the effect to destroy Cosmo Town.
Yeah, because...
He had to have stayed on the field and in order for it to have gotten the effect.
Yeah, and it's a you can effect as well.
Yeah, Call the Haunted, Rulings.
That shit misses time. Ing.
No, it doesn't miss timing. It just can't activate because it didn't stay on the field to activate on the field. Because it's if this card is normal summoned, it has to be normal summoned for it to Well, it has to be summoned for it to get the effect.
The European ruling is you can do it.
Yeah. The European and OCG ruling says that if that like Call the Haunted, MST scenarios, or like that one, that it would be able to get the effect. But DN plays with TCG North America rulings, which is different than everywhere else.
I love, according to our chat, God bless America. Kappa. Oh, Straw Fan's here.
Strawman's gonna be too beefy right now. Its booty is too much.
Especially for that next turn play coming here.
Yeah, exactly. Strawman being able to get back anything, and if his opponent draws in a Kozmo Town, we might just be going to game 3.
Doesn't his opponent have a Dark Destroyer removed right now?
If he does, then game over.
Next game.
Yep. Game 3 it is.
I assume that Adrian's making his opponent go first this time.
Oh yeah. You never want to go first with Cosmos.
I mean, the thing is, Adrian taking that game 1 clutch is really crucial to him.
Yeah, taking the game 1 going first is very important, and that's the only reason we're in game 3. His opponent bricked and he didn't, so he wins.
Yeah, and we got to see some of that hot tech, that sword.
Yeah.
Yugioh putting in a lot of work here.
Yeah, it came up both games so far.
Yeah, like, I'm rather amazed by that.
It's good when you draw it. We didn't see any side deck cards, or at least what I think would be any side deck cards game 2. So I'm curious to see if they're citing more so here game 3. So especially
Bottomless might have been a side choice.
Yeah, Bottomless could have been a side deck card, but especially with Team IG going first here, if he sided in more cards, it would help him going first. Cards like Time Space Trap Hole, or like even like to some extent Void Trap Hole or Trap Hole Nightmare. Cards that would just like help his turn 1.
The fact that he's got Kozmo Town up now.
Is that I don't know if he even saw Kozmo Town game 1, so
he hasn't seen Kozmo Town either game.
Yes, it's a pretty good card.
I mean, the only thing he gets to do here is hand fix on turn 1.
Yeah, but that could be very relevant, especially going first turn 1. That could be very relevant.
Getting into some kind of bottomless trap hole.
Yeah, actually, Solemn Warning and like Bottomless Trap Hole going setting those the first turn are really, really good.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. Or even if he gets into like Vanity's Emptiness, lots of 1-ofs.
Interesting to see him shuffling away the level 4 here.
He probably has something else that's playable.
He has to have something.
Yeah.
Neither player has had any E-Tele shenanigan. Oh god,
Maybe he drew back into it.
I know, but it's interesting because neither player's opened up teleport. Either game.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're right. That's a very interesting play for him to do there, knowing that nearly everybody sides Cyber Dragon, or even main deck Cyber Dragon for the Cosmo Mirror. For him to actually make that play, unless he has a Bottomless or something to stop that, that's a very odd play.
Yeah, I assume he just wants to try to catch up on advantage here and sit on a wall so your opponent can't OTK you.
Yeah, it's even odd that he wouldn't get rid of the dog fighter here.
Adrian opening up Kozmo Town. What?
Storm.
What? Somewhere Jeffrey Torres.
Fire text, and it was the Vanity's Emptiness he's gonna get rid of there.
Somewhere Jeffrey Torres just screamed loudly.
I mean, I assume that's a side deck card.
I would definitely assume that is a side deck card.
He's just gonna get another town, which makes that play seem not as good. But getting rid of the Vanity's Emptiness is huge.
Oh, I agree.
Getting rid of the Forerunner there, trying mulligan into something better.
Ew.
That's bad. Definitely bad.
I mean, your opponent swings down here?
Yeah, probably like a Wicked Witch into defense, protect itself.
You definitely have to get the witch here.
Or Slip Rider. Slip Rider will float back down into a Wicked Witch, so it protects you from another attack, so it doesn't cost you 1,000 life points. Blow up your own town, get the effect like he's doing. For Dark Destroyer, so you have to just assume here that he either has another Cosmo Town or the low level in his hand.
I'm assuming he's going to have another town.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. Well, I assume he has to have the lower level because he only has Dogfighter banish. It's not like he can get back another level.
Yeah, he got back the witch on the last turn, right?
Oh yeah, so he would have the lower level already.
Which would allow for crashing. Okay, Adrian.
Set 1. You know, Juraghetto would be pretty good right now to use on the Dark Destroyer.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Being able to be bigger than your opponent's Dark Destroyer, they'd have a hard time outing that. Curious as to what he said though.
You know your opponent has the dank in hand, and you know your opponent has the witch. So there's only 2 unknowns you have to worry about.
Yeah. There shouldn't be any major surprises coming out of Team IG here.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting much from Jakey on this turn, except trying to get a farm girl swinging.
Yeah, him having more monsters than an opponent, the set card and knowing his opponent plays Juraghetto is going to make things kind of difficult for him here. But he's probably going to try and swing over the Dark Destroyer with Dark Destroyer having more monsters than his opponent to be able to get over whatever he could bring out.
Yeah. Also, his opponent not having town now is definitely interesting. Now, do you use the Dark Destroyer to pop your monster here?
That's kind of an interesting idea, but I don't really know what it could benefit him. Bottom was very good right there.
Wow.
If he doesn't have the town, that is. But even if he does use it to normal summon, he has to have a reasoning in his hand to be really effective here.
I mean, we're down to the 2 unknowns. So bad how this game is so linear.
That's Kozmo's game, though.
Wow.
He did have the reasoning. Now you have to wonder what's the most important card that he could hear here. It probably still is Dark Destroyer.
Yeah.
Strawman. Strawman is very good.
That's as good. Is it not?
Oh yeah, that will literally get the Dark Destroyer back.
And then Dark Destroyer has its effect negated.
So it'll just be used to swing.
Yeah. Can't believe
8 or 2 are the only options there that I could even think would have been good. The odds that he had the Strongman are about as likely that he had the Dark Destroyer, so there's no real problem with calling 8 there, but those are really the only 2 cards that were going to hurt him there. Aside from any potential amazing techs.
correct.
If he would have hit Cyber Dragon there, Cyber Dragon would have obviously been very good.
Well, here we go now.
Juraghetto.
That would just be a hot mixtape.
No, it looks like we're just going to let it go.
Kids, it is important to remember which card effects go first. Right, Joe?
Well, I would assume so. chain links are important.
Honest is also important.
Oh, if there's an honest draw tier. Oh. So we're just probably gonna climb down to Dogfighter or
Well, I assume
Fighter.
that the one Dogfighter's already been used from Team IG. Unless he's playing multiples.
If he's playing multiples, then he's playing multiples. But I would assume the Adrian here would go into Dogfighter for the token being important.
We haven't seen much from him, though, in terms of that so far.
Yeah, I don't think... Has Adrian used Dogfighter at all?
I don't know. I believe early in the format he said Dogfighter was bad, so I don't think
Well,
he's playing
Dogfighter
it.
is pretty bad, but it's pretty good here. It's good for the Kozmo mirror match.
All Adrian has to do is get it back to his turn.
He's in a good position. The things Adrian also has to consider here is maybe going into Wicked Witch if he has another level 4 in hand, because the Abyss Dweller could be good, could be really good for him here if he has the ability to get rid of his opponent's monsters.
Oh, that's actually good because he can pop his town to recur.
Yeah.
Depending on what his hand is.
He has already gone through one town, so...
Oh no, he won't get the effect because Chain's still resolving. Never mind. This is America.
No, he still gets the effect to pop.
Oh, he will, even though his opponent's thing hasn't resolved?
It still is on the field. If it's removed from the field, then it would not get its effect. But it's an if effect that does not miss timing. So by it being summoned, it will have still met the condition to activate the trigger effect. So him going for the 5 here, he could be trying to climb back down the ladder to get to Farm Girl, or he could be using it for an overlay play.
I wonder if he actually plays rank 5s. Who's relevant right now? Pleiades?
He could make Pleiades. He could make like Volcasaurus even.
Oh, Volcasaurus is free damage.
Yeah. But the thing with Volcasaurus is then you're going to get rid of 2 of your 5s. Is that really the best play?
Yeah.
Pleiades is low. How good is that really here? So maybe he is just trying to climb down the ladder. In which case his opponent could just go for a Wicked Witch.
Now, do you recruit another Kozmo Town here? No. We don't know Adrian's hand.
If you do, there's no way you even activate that effect. At that point, you're just losing a Kozmo Town.
Oh, he can very easily broadcast another Dark Destroyer here.
That's also very true. I don't see the reason to even activate it there. Like, it's Kozmo Town being your most important card. Now, if he MSTs it, you're completely out of Kozmo Towns.
I mean, if your opponent's going to waste their MST on it, at this point in time, that's knowledge of the last card of your opponent's hand. You just play around the board then.
That's true.
Which is very, very critical.
Yeah. Especially in a top deck situation, that would be very relevant. And
I think Adrian climbing back down the ladder here, back into another Dark Destroyer, if at possible, to kill that straw man is just absolutely disgusting.
Well, if he can go into Wicked Witch is probably just the best one to go into because it just won't be destroyed.
Yes.
So you have to wonder why, if he's not going for a rank 5 play, you have to wonder why Team IG wouldn't make Dogfight. Actually, assuming he plays to Dogfighter here, I don't know if he does or does not. Assuming he plays to Dogfighter, I would have said that Dogfighter was the best play, but it's likely he just doesn't play the second one.
Yeah. Adrian with that quick hand shuffle over here.
Impatience.
I mean, do you blame him though? Like,
how much does his opponent really have to think about in this situation? You know what his opponent, you know what Adrian can go into, and you know what you can go into. So
the only unknown right now is, in fact, the rank 5.
Hand. Yeah. His ability to make quick lives or his the card in hand. Those are the only 2 things he has to worry about in Adrian's case.
And I mean, we both know damn well right now Adrian's got that Dink Destroyer. So, like, if going into Pleiades doesn't feel that powerful here just because of chain ability.
It actually feels even weaker here because, what are you going to do? Put back Slip Rider or just have Pleiades effect baited out? Because at that point, you're not really doing anything.
Well, we do know Adrian needs to get the Straw Man off the board right now. We can't let that thing keep running around.
Oh yeah, Strawman will be able to let him just keep stay in a game that he would have otherwise lost. So obviously next turn he's gonna get rid of that. That'll be the first card he gets rid of most likely. And then because baiting out its effect here, giving knowledge the last card in his opponent's hand would be very good.
Exactly.
It would not surprise me if he has a Cyber Dragon card in his hand. It would not surprise me. What was that, Robbie?
That Cyber Dragon. What is this?
It's a hot Cyber Dragon.
Jeez.
You scared the life out of me with that gasp.
Sorry, Cyber Dragon came down to play.
Tribute summon for Cyber Dragon. That's cute.
What is this? Wow.
With that 3,000 attack too.
Do you have the E? Oh god, could you imagine the E-Telly there too?
If he has E-Telly here, that's...
Well, we're on main 2 now because he played the Kozmo Town.
Yeah.
Pay 8, feel great.
An E-Telly here actually would be amazing. If that's the last card in his hand, then that is so good.
Oh. Why would you... Oh, he's just gonna mulligan it.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Maybe he has a Straw Man in his hand. Wants to access the Dark Destroyer. Being the last card banished, I think that's what's happening.
Just ending your turn with that.
That's kind of scary, though.
I mean, it is scary for 3,000. I mean, your opponent can't summon their Cyber Dragon and contact into it.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is good.
And he looks like he does have it.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to. No, you can't.
Why can he not?
Cyber Dragon, the first line of text on the card. Cannot be used as fusion material.
And what's funny is I didn't know that either. He actually can... if I'm not... Oh, no, he can't make it just with himself.
Yeah, like, no, stop. This is fucking... Is it a special? From your extra deck.
No. They're right here. Cannot be used as a fusion material monster. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from... Yeah, it's a special summon, not a fusion summon.
Okay, I guess. I always just considered that it was still being...
It would say something along the lines of you can fusion... it would say that it was a fusion summon to summon it that way.
Okay. And we still have them over here.
Actually, but the last line of text... somebody should look this up because the last line of text is the original attack of this card becomes 1,000 times the number or a fusion material monster is used for its special summon.
Correct.
So if you want to look that up,
I am. I'm on Wiki right now, actually. So... this is one of them interesting Yu-Gi-Oh rulings.
somebody link the rulings, wiki of rulings. Yeah, Chimera Tech Fortress would be fusion material for the special summon. Okay. So while it was a mistake on both players, they did not know the ruling. That doesn't mean you can take back the normal summon. Ignorance of the rule does not take back your play.
Hey, you didn't even know it either. I don't want to hear it from you.
I know I didn't know either, so I as well probably would have made that misplay, not knowing that about.
I mean, he did summon the core. I agree with you. Like,
Yeah, like if you don't know a ruling, that does not mean you didn't make the play. That's like if you summon a Tiramisu with and you try to use its effect with no monsters engraved, just because you don't know the ruling doesn't take back the summon.
I mean, I'm not gonna be a dick, but you added. So Adrian added back or paid 8 on the destroyer. His opponent allowed it to go, and now his opponent's trying to take back this play.
In my opinion, him letting his opponent take that back doesn't matter because you doing the normal summon, it's up to the player. Like, you can say what you want about the scenario. I probably would have given my opponent back the Dark Destroyer effect as well, but I also would not have given him back the action of the normal summon.
He just sets the mirror force. He's like,
yeah, I would agree with Adrian here. A normal summon is far more game altering than the mulligan and like the getting back of Forerunner. It's a very big difference.
yeah, I mean, that's on his opponent for allowing game state changes. Both players have been very good, though, thus far.
Yeah, this is the only issue, and it was because of the ruling. Neither player knew. I as well did not know that.
That's some old Yu-Gi-Oh shit right there. So, wonder what this face down is right now.
He said it was GG then, so maybe it's nothing relevant, or maybe he's just trying to make Adrian feel like he won.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You can't really trust your opponent though.
Can't trust your opponent now.
Nope, and that would be it. And we're probably going to have an upset top 4 member here because of that.
I mean, I don't know what you're expecting coming from this. He also had the Majesty's Fiend.
They could have tributed for it as well.
Yeah, like... I'm sorry. If you don't understand how Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon works in today's gameplay, then you shouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I don't know about that. But then again, maybe you should have read the card. When I read Chimera Tech's last line of text, I understood that as well, how it was being used. So both players should have read the card.
Yeah. Alright guys, we are out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out Vanguard 40 for Cardfight Vanguard, MKohl Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.